Taking a moment here to again bring those shoulders all the way up and down. And then connecting the ring finger and the middle finger together for Apana Mudra. Bringing the pinky and the index finger down, placing the hands at the back onto the legs. Maybe tucking your tailbone in just a little bit more. Deep breath in and full deep breath out. And in our yin practice this evening, we're going to focus on removing not only energy but also physical things that we do not need anymore. We're focusing on a downward movement, which also means giving a boost to our digestive system. We're already starting with this by using Apana Mudra in our meditation. The Apana value is one of the winds, as it is called. Value is wind. And this particular value is the wind that goes downwards. So it directs the stream of energy downwards. Which means that if you want to focus upon this wind, upon this value, we focus upon removing stuff out of the body, pushing it downwards, also pushing it downwards into the earth. So maybe there is already something that pops up in your mind when you think about something you want to let go of, something that you want to remove. Or maybe you notice that today your body is already telling you that it wants to get rid of something. And maybe you notice this through certain emotions. Maybe because the belly is restless. Or maybe because there are certain thoughts that are trying to get a hold of you every single time they pop up again. You decided that it's okay to let them go, to let them be. So in this yin practice here today, I want to invite you to join into this downward energy that removes anything that we do not need anymore, which we can then give to the earth. The earth is always carrying us, it's always supporting us. And by releasing energy that we do not need in our life anymore, we can also open up to the beauty around us. And maybe this is something big, or maybe you notice that this is in those small little things for you. And on an exhalation, see if you want to bring your chin down towards the chest. And then bringing your attention towards the top of the neck. The points where you notice that your neck, maybe inside the skull, is starting. and how you can follow the muscles around your neck slowly down alongside the back of the neck even more. And if there are any thoughts that are trying to distract you, or if you notice that there is anything within your mind, within your head, that you want to move downwards, then see if you want to take that with you and guide it down alongside the back of the neck. Slowly bringing it down towards the back of your upper back, in between the shoulder blades. Taking stuff left and right that you notice you want to let go of, that you want to let go of into the earth. Following your spine alongside those muscles next to the spine, all the way down. The lower back, even further down towards the tip of your tailbone. And from there, letting everything that you took with you while moving with your attention all the way up, and then from there down. Letting everything that you took on that journey, let it flow down into the earth. Slowly releasing the mudra, placing your hands on the back of your neck. And noticing how the muscles in the back of the neck are doing at the moment. How can you release in the neck just a little bit more? Maybe slowly bringing those hands down again. And then bringing your head up. And from there, bringing your right ear towards the right shoulder. Now you have two options. You can either move the chin down towards the ground a little bit more, or maybe you want to turn your face a bit more towards the ceiling, just depending on that stretch on the side of your neck that you notice that feels just right at the moment. And keeping your eyes closed here, or maybe gazing through your eyelashes towards the ground or towards the ceiling, depending on where your face is facing towards right now. And then dropping those shoulders a little bit more every time you exhale. Next exhalation, slowly rolling the chin back to the chest. Staying here in the middle for a couple of deep breaths. And from there, slowly, and the same thing on the other side, bringing that left ear towards your left shoulder, and maybe moving your face a little bit more towards the ceiling or turning it down towards the ground, noticing where you need it the most. From there, maybe closing your eyes or gazing through your eyelashes again. And then from there, slowly dropping your chin down towards the chest. Maybe you want to keep your eyes closed. Maybe you want to open them just a little bit while moving onto all fours. And from there, slowly bringing the knees a little bit more open to the side, big toes together, and then moving your butt to the back into child's pose, placing your forehead down onto the ground, or maybe grabbing a pillow or a block, place your head upon there. And then from there, taking deep breaths in, maybe full deep breaths out through your mouth. And see if you can focus upon your butt and how your butt is sinking down towards the heels. Your lower back is making a little bit of space with every single exhalation. And taking 5 more deep breaths here in child's pose. From here, you slowly move a little bit more to the front, maybe placing those hands underneath the shoulders, bringing the knees back in one line with the hips, moving from side to side, or going for some cats and cows. We're gonna do a little bit of a variation of child's pose actually. We're gonna incorporate a toe stretch into it. So you can curl the toes into the ground, and if you have the little toe that doesn't want to cooperate, maybe grabbing your toe, also placing it here. And then from there, we bring our butt back towards the heels. And you have the option of placing your elbows down on the ground. Another option is to grab blocks or a pillow. Place your arms upon there, and then from there, dropping your head. Or another option is to bring those arms all the way to the front, and then from there, bringing your head down. So a little bit of a child's pose. It is a bit higher actually, the butt comes up just a little bit more. And we incorporate that toe stretch here, and also here. Maybe there is a lot going on, maybe in the shoulders, in the toes, in the back as well. Choose the spot that you want to breathe towards. And then from there, see where your body is touching the mat, where your body is touching the earth. And how you can breathe everything, every little bit of muscle tension, of stretch, whatever you experience within the body. You can breathe it down into the earth. And taking 5 more deep breaths here. And from there, moving yourself all the way towards the front, stretching out the legs, releasing those toes, and then bringing yourself all the way down into the ground, maybe bringing those arms next to your body, bending your knees for some windshield wipers while lying down here on the ground. And then from there, placing those legs down, maybe closing your eyes, taking a couple of deep breaths here before we continue with the next pose. And from here, slowly moving the hands to the front so you can place your hands into the ground here with the elbows in one line, with the shoulders, hands to the front for swings. And then see if your butt starts to tighten up. If so, tighten it a little bit more and letting it all go here. You can keep your head up or maybe dropping the head down, but do not sink in the shoulders. So we want to have a little bit of that uplifting energy here in our upper body. You can always grab a pillow, place it underneath the chest if you notice you want some support there. And we are keeping the belly and the pubic bone in the ground. Connecting the belly to the earth as well. I suppose it's also a stretch for the stomach meridian, the energy line connected to our stomach, also connected to the earth element. Connected to that downward energy. Taking 5 more deep breaths here. And slowly moving yourself all the way down. Maybe placing the hands underneath your forehead, or maybe you want to place them next to your body, just like we did before. Deep breaths here. Noticing what is going on inside of your body at the moment. from here, slowly bring the hands underneath the shoulders, moving back to all fours. Maybe stretching a little out, rounding the spine here. And from there, going for some cats and cows again, a little bit of movement in your body. And from here, you turn sideways. Now, if you have sensitive knees, this is the part where you maybe want to put something soft underneath, so either a blanket or a towel, or maybe a small pillow, which is not too big, so something like this, so not too much, because we're going to go for frog pose, Bandukasana. And for that one, you place your hands in front of you and then slowly start to move those knees out to the side, pointing the toes out, so we're creating little frog legs. And then from there, coming down onto the elbows. And then see how far you want to open your legs. Don't overdo it. In this one, it is more relaxed. It's also better for your body if you start a little bit closer and then from there work your way outwards. So I will show it from the front, which is like this. And if I would show it from the side, also to show where the butt ends up, it looks like this. So we're not hanging to the front, we're not moving to the back, we're roughly with our butt in one line with the knees. And then from there you can drop your head. You can always place your head on top of a block or a pillow. We're not going to stay here that long, it's quite an intense one. So we're staying here around a minute, minute and a half, which is roughly, well, around 8 deep breaths. And 3 more deep breaths here. And from there, raising the hands underneath the shoulders again. And then moving your knees back together, maybe in little steps here. Just bringing them underneath the hips again, maybe dropping your head, moving softly from side to side. Noticing how your hips are feeling right now. And the reason that we used frog pose is because it's a pose that brings the Muladhara chakra, the chakra connected to the earth element, first chakra, actually really close to the earth. And again, connecting to everything that we can let go, that we can move downwards and let go into the earth. And from there, maybe slowly want to swing your butt all the way to the back, so you end up in a child's pose, maybe with the knees a bit closer together, or just take it as a little bit of a relaxation pose in between. So you're not going to stay here for a long time. Maybe moving from side to side here. And then from there, coming back onto all fours, turning back to the front side of your mat. And then from there, you curl your toes, slowly moving yourself back. So you can move yourself towards the standing pose, towards, I wanted to say caterpillar, it's the standing variation of caterpillar, which we call dangling. So from here, we're gonna drop the head, and I leave the option to you if you just want to let your arms hang here. Make sure you do not lock the knees, so there's a micro bend or maybe a little bit more of a bend going on here. Or you can see if you want to grab a hold of your elbows. And from there, letting it all hang. Maybe you want to bring a little bit of movement into it by slowly moving yourself from side to side. Taking 5 more deep breaths here. And slowly placing your hands down on the ground, moving onto all fours again. And releasing the toes, moving yourself from side to side, or moving in that cat-cow combination. And then from there, slowly come and sit onto the butt. And then we roll down onto the back. And then bringing your right knee towards you. See if you can move it all the way towards your chest. And then maybe making a couple of circles here. And while you are doing this, see if you can notice what is going on at the back of the right side of the butt. Maybe also in the lower back. What do you feel when you make those circles here with the right knee? And maybe you want to place your hand on top of your right knee, making those circles a little bit bigger. And then slowly placing the right foot down. We're going to do the same thing with the left knee, starting really small. Maybe bringing it all the way towards the chest as well. Or placing your left hand on top of the knee and then slowly making those circles bigger. And from there, placing both feet down into the ground, soles of the feet against each other, and then we drop the knees open to the side. Always having the option of grabbing blocks or pillows or books and place it underneath the knees if you want some support here. Or maybe you just feel that you just want to let them hang here, maybe moving the feet a little bit further away from you or bringing them a little bit closer towards you. Where you want to leave your arms, I leave this completely up to you. Maybe you want to bring your arms next to your body and then connecting the thumb, the ring finger and the middle finger again for Apana Mudra. Or maybe you feel that you want to stretch the front side of the belly a little bit more, stimulating that stomach meridian by bringing the arms over your head and then dropping those arms in the ground above you. Taking deep breaths. And again, noticing what it is that you can move downward, that you can let go out of your body. What is it that you don't want or have to hold on to anymore? Taking 5 more deep breaths here. Bringing your knees back together. And all the way towards the chest. Little circles here. And then on an exhalation, we drop the knees towards the right side, keeping them on top of each other here. Making sure the shoulder blades stay in the ground. And then from there, maybe closing your eyes again. A little boost for our digestive system. Whenever we want to bring everything down, this includes the food that we eat to get energy. Our stomach is the first organ that goes to work with this. And then from there, with a twist like this, we can stimulate not only the stomach, but also the kidneys, the liver, the intestines. At the same time, releasing tension in the spine and alongside the spine. Noticing again where the earth is touching your body, how the ground is carrying you here, and leaving anything that wants to leave your body. Let it leave your body. Slowly bringing the knees back in the middle. I'm going to do a short twist on the other side as well. So when you're ready, dropping those knees all the way towards the other side. Also staying on this side for a short while. And I'm taking 5 more deep breaths here. slowly coming back in the middle. Maybe stretching your legs all the way out in the air, stretching the arms out, making small circles here. And from there, maybe making some movements that you feel that you need before slowing down to go into our final relaxation. So whatever you feel that you need at this moment, maybe you want to just stretch a little bit more, or maybe do a little bit of a deeper twist from side to side just for a short moment. And from there, bring the arms next to the body, placing the back of the hands next to you. And then closing your eyes here. Deep inhalation, deep exhale. Surrendering yourself to the mat right here and now. Again, breathing out everything that is not serving you at the moment. Let the earth take all those worries or that negative energy away from you. So you can welcome that beautiful joy and happiness into your life even more. you start to wiggle your toes. Start to move your hands. Stretching yourself all the way out, taking a deep breath in. Let it go. Moving yourself all the way back up to a seated position. And from there, placing your hands onto the heart. Thank you so much. Namaste.